Hi everybody, it's Carla with Casey Creates, and I have a VR for Fiona J, and she is a junk journal creator, and I just became familiar with her. She came over to my channel and mentioned that she has had a similar challenge going on, where she was asking for journal pages for junk journals. So I went over to her channel and checked it out, and I wasn't sure I'd be able to have time, nor did she think she'd have time for mine, but we're gonna try. And so I sat down and did 4 pages, but totally messed up by folding it in 4s instead of, I misinterpreted, instead of thinking 4 pages. Anyway, it was way too small. Took me a couple hours, and then I had to start all over again, but I was determined because I really have been having a lot of fun making junk journal pages, and I really wanted to participate in Fiona's if I could. So I'm happy with the end results, and I thought I would share it with you. This is sort of my interpretation of shabby chic, and I've just used some vintage rose print paper that was something I printed offline under Free Printables, and I made a rose paper border here that's sort of a tuck spot, and then here at the top it's the same, where you can tuck tags underneath, and then the little belly band keeps all the tags in there, and that's just some eyelet lace trim. And then there's a bunch of shabby little fun tags that I made, and I won't go into them in detail. I'll let Fiona hopefully have fun going through these. Fiona's all the way in Australia, and her challenge goes till Friday, June 28th, so I'm going to try to get this in the mail this afternoon. This was one of the original pages. It was way too small. So when I figured out my boo-boo, I decided I would use one of the pages just as a tag. So it does have tea-dyed paper on the back and a little belly band there for tags. But like I said, I'll just leave these for Fiona without going into a lot of detail. I just wanted to make sure I gave her a generous amount of tags for journaling, or for using in other journals even. And so these just slip right back under there and down into there. And I hope this is focused okay. The computer camera is a little less predictable. Anyway, next page, page 2. Again, I have a pocket, and this one is sort of a collage. I put a fussy cut of rose paper there, and I mounted it on some cards so it would be a little more sturdy. And then some music note paper, some lace for the pocket, and then this is some background paper that I created out of a gift bag, just printing a gift bag, and then I tore it so that it sort of took on a collage effect. And then these are the tags. This is a little booklet. It's got some tea-dyed paper, and then another tag, and then some cheesecloth on this tag. This is some fun paper. It looks like it's got confetti or something kind of inlaid into the paper, so I like that paper. And those go down in there, and this little tab is some sari silk. And then this again is another one of the pages that I created too small. Get that off there. So I mounted it onto this page, and this is a punch, a Martha Stewart punch that's sort of lacy, and I kind of had to reinforce it with some lace behind it, so I also did another little tag, and I had to reinforce it with some lace. And this is the back for journaling. And then here's another tag. It's got that same music paper, pearl trim, and the little lacy Martha Stewart punch. So that goes down in there for page 3. And then the back page is a fun little envelope that I made out of a parchment paper, and I just decoupaged it with some really pretty tissue paper. And then this was my first experience with glossy accents, but I wanted this to be a tuck, and I needed it to be a little more sturdy, so I put some glossy accents on there. I don't know if you can see it. It did get a few little air bubbles in it, so I wasn't real happy with that, but it did stabilize it so that when I tuck this under, it'll stay nicely. And I just trimmed it with some sheer chiffon scallop trim. And then this was another one of the pages that was too small in my first set of pages, so I made it into just a pocket to store the last couple of tags. So there's some cherubs, and this is tissue paper that Olivia Hernandez wrapped some of her challenge entries in for me, and I've saved it all this time because I just love it. And so I decoupaged that onto a tag, and this is some tea dyed paper that I just sewed on, and then some gold trim there. And then there's a little booklet for journaling, and oh, it's a little stuck here, but anyway, there's some pages that have little dotted lines for journaling. I'm glad I'm opening this because I didn't realize my pages were a little stuck. But anyway, there's the little booklet, and they just fit down in this little glassine bag that I embellished. And I love the sound of these bags. And so my original 4 pages, I had put my little handmade, it's not focused, is it? I don't know if it's gonna focus, but anyway, just so she knows it was made by me. But then I had to put another one, put this back in there, right here. So it says handmade with love by Casey Creates. So this is for Fiona. Fiona, I hope your challenge ends well. I know it's drawing to an end, and I'm happy I could join in. I hope you receive this on time, and thanks for offering such a fun giveaway. And thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you again soon. Oh, and I'll link Fiona's information so that if you think you have time, I think we officially have about almost 2 full weeks left. Yes? Yeah. So join in on the fun, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.